Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. I have this book where I was using it as basically a glue book, or I was just taking scraps and whatnot and putting them in here on these pages of this junk journal. No. This is just a regular fiction book, and I thought maybe I would now use some of these pages in this journal. That would be kind of fun. So now I'm fumbling around trying to find a way to dislodge these pages without tearing the pages. Now this is an old check. Let me just remove this one page. This is not the sharpest. There we go. We have freed this page. Oh, look, we got a bonus page. That's kind of fun. Maybe we'll make something with that. All right, so we have this page and we have this page. So might as well put these babies to good use. Let me just free the page. All right, did we free you? Nope. Let's work on this a little bit again. So this is a great way to store your scraps and things like that. Just like tearing it. Let me just pull it out of here. All right, there we go. Okay, so it's a great way to store your scraps. If you don't want to have piles of scraps everywhere, you can glue them down onto pages as you make them. And that way you're going to have these pages that are done and ready to go whenever you want. And that's not the right page. Here it is. So this is actually an old check from the Marine Midland Bank in New York. And that is a page that, that's an old bank my mom used to bank at years ago, I tell you. So I think now it's going to find its happy home in here, just anywhere randomly. Might be nice on a dark page. Because it's got the white background, but I want the text to be upright. I'll just find any random page. There's one. I guess this is a good one. Good as any. And we could do it 1,000,001 different ways. And I'm just going to hand tear this off this white edge because I want it to be a little bit more narrow and primarily have it so that you see text mostly. Okay, now we're going to assess. And I think I might take it down a little bit more. Just a smidgeroni. Okay, now I'm going to amp it up with a little bit of brown. This is which brown do we find today? First, we found walnut stain. I know it's really, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm probably all over the place. Let me bring this down a little and back up. That's what I want to do. There we go. So now I can see what's going on. You guys can see what's going on. It's all better. This is walnut stain, by the way. It's always better when everybody can see. I think I need a little water. I don't know. I might be getting low on brown ink. Let's see if it blooms for us. Oh, that is better. No, I guess I'm not. I always think I'm almost out, but then I wet it a little bit and it just comes back to life. I just use regular water. Folks like to ask me that, so I use regular water. You can add glycerin. Glycerin will act like a humectant and draw water moisture towards your pad, keeping it moist longer, but it will take a little bit longer for your ink to dry because of that. Not a big deal. In the grand scheme of things, it's all good. There we go. I'm gonna put that down there. That looks kind of cool. All right. I could do a double pocket, but it's so close to the edge here, I think I might just glue this whole thing down. So maybe we'll try the Scotch Creek glue stick here. Now these pages are a little warply because they dried from the coffee, and I don't mind them warply. I kind of think it lends itself to a very cool vintage look and feel. Like this book feels like it's been around. It doesn't look like the original composition notebook. It's already taking on its new shape and form. That was a really good craft. Maybe I'll put it down here, more towards the bottom. I would cover my glue stick like a pro. Look at that. Okay, then I have a pocket here. I can put something in. But I think what I will do is maybe add a little something here. I don't know. It just wants a little something. Maybe this little something is good. It's a little piece of bling. I'm just going to open that up and put that over the There. So I have that, and that I think is good. I'll come along and tuck. Maybe I'll do something up here more. Maybe I'll emphasize this page a little bit more. You can do that. Why? Because it's yours. Yeah. And hope you're all doing well today. Hope your papery dreams are coming true. And every day with a paper is a good day, right? All right, so we put that one in. Now this one, maybe we're going to do something a little bit different. We're very near the front of the book here, so I think I'm going to go back into the deeper recesses of the book. Maybe back here. Here's a nice little place. I'm getting the feeling like maybe, I'm going to tear this side down. I'm going to turn this into a catty corner cross journal tuck piece. How's that for a mouthful? Nobody knows where these names come from. They usually don't stick anyway, and I can't remember them later. So there you go. But, you know, basically pocket, journal pocket, journal tuck, those have been around. They have stuck. I did not coin them. They were here before I was born. And all was well. Yes. Okay. That going, liking that. Okay, now for my next trick, I'm going to do a strange kind of swirly cut. I don't want to cut that. That looks kind of cute. Okay. I want to get under that. Okay. I'm under it. I think this is going to all hold together. If it doesn't, I'll reglue it. Okay, here we go. Oh. All right, it's okay. There. So now the idea is to glue that up there and that down here. Spread it out a bit so I can tuck something in between. I'm going to have to sacrifice you. You're too wide. There we go. And there we go. I'm going to invite you to consider breaking the edge of the page. This is something Emily Bloom taught me. You don't always have to stay contained within your page. You can breach the page. It's going to give me a little bit more room. I'm going to double breach. I'm going to maybe go 1/4 of an inch below and above, just because I think it's going to look kind of cool. So now I'm going to take this walnut stain, rub-a-dub, emphasize, amplify the edging. So these are just kind of crazy fun things you can do with paper. There's really no limit to the ideas. And I see lots of new people jumping into the junk journal world, and that just excites me so much, because then I know people are having fun with paper and they're looking at things with new eyes and they're getting creative and they're saying, why not me? Why can't I have fun with paper too? You can. This is your world too. These are your toys, your world, your paper, your creativity, and you are welcome to come aboard. We all share the space and the enjoyment and the camaraderie of playing with paper. And I was so surprised and so shocked when I started doing this at how many people came together over the love of paper. I had no idea, honestly. I thought it was going to be a very small pool of people, and everybody, you know, did fancy stuff, other fancy stuff, and nobody would think much about paper. But boy, a lot of people really enjoy paper crafting. It's quite a big thing. So no, you're not alone when you're sitting there in your place and you're just goofing around with your paper. There are others doing the same thing. Okay, I'm going to breach the edges. Probably not this way because I'm running into the spine. Let me just tear that off. Make sure everybody's lined up. Oops. Don't cut your finger off. Okay. Yeah, and then just a little bit north of that. So I'm going to do the glue. Remember, we're going to tuck something in there, so don't glue it all. No, you just want the top edge. No, you didn't want the top edge because the top edge is going to stick off. But it's okay, we got the top edge a little bit though. Because as long as you have a pocket, and the part I glued that I shouldn't have on the top edge will just dry. So it's okay. Just want you to know it's going to be okay. Okay? All right, it's going to be okay. All right, here. All right. Okay. Oh, I did it again. I went too far south, but that's okay because it's gonna dry. I can even go over the edge this way a little more if I want. Look at me being all bold. There, now I have created that. That is something that was not there before, and now it is. And now I have this pocket area in here and here, and that means that I could stick something in the. I'm just gonna use this for example. It's probably not one to stick in here, but for example, you can put like a pretty little something in here and do it counter tucked. See that? You can do that. It can be done, as you see. Okay, so that's just a simple little idea. And what was the other little simple little idea we had? No. There was one here. This was this little pocket idea. Oh, right, we made these. Do you remember these? We could play with these for a few minutes. These were the end butts. These are actually the edges. They're these, the edges of the pages. These pages were wider, but I folded the cover in from the composition notebook, and I had these cutoffs, and I thought, well, why can't I use these in here? I totally can. Oh, these would be really pretty page borders. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And they magically fit perfectly. Look at that. Now, it's not a pocket or a tuck, but you could put it on something a little thicker and turn it into a pocket or a tuck. But I think I'm just going to border that there. I think it kind of mirrors that. And you're liking it, so I'm just going to do it. Yeah, there you go. Didn't expect that to happen, but that's how it goes when you're junk journaling sometimes. I think the unknown and the surprise is way more fun for me than the heavily planned. Nothing wrong with heavily planned. No, it's okay. Love the heavily planned of it all. But sometimes it's fun just to create with reckless abandon where you don't know what direction you're going in. And it's just plain fun. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, we're talking. Did we get this all down? Who's sticking up? Somebody's sticking up. Somebody can get some glue. If you didn't get some glue, come on back. We'll give you more glue. All right. There we go. That's all nice and down. These little areas where you could round them, or you could just come and darken them up a little bit. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to darken them up a little bit. We'll preserve the shape of the front page. There. I'll do this around the top a little bit. Darken this page up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm darkening this page up a little bit with the dark ink on here. Okay. Well, maybe I want to do this. I'm just thinking. This is an aquarellable Stabilo pencil. It's a water-soluble graphite pencil. Number 8046. And I'm just going to draw a pencil line here. And then I'm going to get the old Q-tip. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I got it. Don't worry. It's all right. And I'm not going to forget to put that back on the cap. Don't forget that, because that's going to make your life so much better. And here's hand cup. Okay. Q-tip becomes a paintbrush. And then we're just going to... All right. There we go. Sometimes it takes a second to get going. And if you've got glue that's spilled out, sometimes it will be a little bit more difficult to spread. But overall, pretty good. And that just kind of makes that a distinguished page there. Just kind of a cool thing. This can be written on. This can be written on. You can write right over that if you want, or you could leave it as is. Turn the page and do your writing here. Okay. So there you go, folks. Let me see if I have a little... oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to do something with these guys. And so this was more smudge. This was Pam stickling over here on the back cover. It's a nice thickness now. I just want to tell you, like, it's sturdy and stiff. So this book can be squash-a-rooney. This is what it looks like. It's warply, and I kind of like that. You could iron these pages if you really wanted to, or you could put some heavyweight book on it and flatten it out more, but I like the fact that it's a little warply. I don't know. It's kind of a cool thing for me. Okay, so we're going to turn these into something. All right, let's see. What could we do? What are you? What is this? Oh, disappearing ink. Well, that will be useless. For our purposes today, let's just find something else. What are you? You little Faber-Castell small artist pen. Are you 199 again? 125. It's called Purple Pink. Middle. No, does that say middle? Middle purple pink. Okay, whatever that is. Let's see if we get anything out of this. We're going to try and turn this into flowers again. Oh, I got something. It's going to be a long, like, little hangy flower. All right, so I forgot about this little marker. It's starting to dry out on me. It's not happy with me already. It's like I gave you 3 things. That's all you get. Now this is a solvent, so I would need a acetone or an alcohol to get it to start going again. Like, oh, water won't be its best friend. So we're called dead in the water with that right now because it dried on me as I was pulling it out. So let's try this one. See if you're dry. This is a blue one. It says it's green. Cobalt green. So that's like blue green. Who are we kidding? It's blue green. Oh, I think this one's a little wetter. I think it might show up a little better too on the camera. All right. Just going to do some C drawing here. C, 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 C. And just doodling, just for the fun of it. I think it adds a nice little personal touch. Well, that could be pollen. Well, we could draw like it could be a little caterpillar or something too. Okay. Yeah. Could be a little, one of these guys with the feet. There you go. You didn't see that coming, did you? Well, who wants one of those? This could be the pupa, and this could be the guy with the feet going that way. That doesn't make any sense because the guy with the feet is not the guy that comes out of the pupa, but down here we have some more splotches and we could work with this. Let me go a little closer so I can see a little better. And I'm seeing something that looks like a butterfly here. I don't know why it's like half here. Okay. Head, body. Okay. There. Give him the old big butterfly eyes, big eyeballs. There you go. We're talking big eyes. Okay, ooh, it's like all his head. His entire head is eyes. They're like kind of like that sometimes. Okay, give him some body shape. Now, what are we going to do here? Okay. We'll just do some inner cells. There's going to be some dotties in the inner cells. Some inner lining. Little inner lining first. Easier to draw the inner lining. Then we go to some inner cells. Okay. All right. And then maybe we have this guy, a little inner celling here. This guy, a little inner celling here. And these are sometimes longer ones. I don't know why, they just are sometimes. But this particular very famous type of butterfly, which has never been seen before, has the long ones down here. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. I heard ya. We want the antenna. All right. There we go. I'm not big on butterfly feet. I don't care if I see them. I'm okay with not seeing them, but if you have to see them, you can totally draw them in there. Now, there's a little bit here, and we could say to ourselves, well, what is that? You might say. What is that, Pam? I don't understand the purpose of that. Let's see if I can do anything with that. Let's try this. This might go onto the other page. I don't know, but maybe it's like a green Sharpie, and I want to, there's some, see, can you see these dotties? I want to turn them into a leaf. Okay, so, now this butterfly, he could totally, be on a leaf of some sort. Very rudimentary. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now maybe those dots make more sense. Well, what about that mess? It's kind of cool, actually. I think I'm just going to circle them. I was thinking about covering them maybe with a strip of seam binding, but I thought, you know, why fight it? They're pretty. It's all copper stickle stuff. We're just going to leave it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it and run with it. And since I'm, where are we? Yeah, we got a few minutes left here. I can totally play with this. I'm just going to take this and maybe run it right around the outside. The same idea, same concept. When we find this little bottle, where is it? Here it is. Pretty sure that's Nouveau Drops, Crystal Drops in copper penny color. I think I'm just going to go right around the outside of this page with the big dots. Give it a big finale over here. Yeah, that's right. We're giving it a big finale. These are going to take a while to dry. Pam's going to do her best not to close the book. Let me shrink this down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, down, up, down, up. Oh, see, if you don't go straight up, you get a pollywog tail. But you can't sweat about it too much. I know you're like, no, you don't have to worry about that much. It's okay. Because it's the inherent struggle, which is seen like the dropped stitch in the knitting. It's beautiful because it shows it's handmade. That's what we tell ourselves. Okay. All right. There we go. We have that. That's looking very good. So now I have a little bit more of a design on that page. We could do more with that. And I think this guy needs like a stick or something. So maybe we'll draw like a little, he needs something to stand on. So he's here. All right. Maybe he's got stick. It's like a stick or something coming from somewhere. It's like a tree or something. Nobody knows. You don't have to know. It's okay. I just do like weird things at the end of this tree, little weird tree branch things. And so this little guy down here, I think we want to put more of these on him. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go around the little border. We'll emphasize his borders. But the closer they are, the more emphasis you get. I'm going to do these. These. Okay. Do I want to do something in the middle? Well, why not? Just do a bunch of those. Around the outside, we'll just give them lots of dot. What that? You can never really use too much of this stuff. It all looks good. Maybe 2 of those on the end of his antenna. Let's go around the outside of the leaf. I think it will help him look a little bit more distinct. There we go. Okay, I got that. Now we could add more, like I feel like I want to develop this design a little bit more. Like almost crowd it out. How much? Okay. I know, like you could go overboard. And let's say it's a total disaster. You could just rip it out. Or you cover it up. Those are the things. Rip it out, cover it up. That's what we do. Okay, I have the blue again. I can draw more with this. There's some weird little marks right there. Don't know what they are. They kind of look aged, so they're okay. Oh, I feel like I want to do, oh no, put that away. I got an idea. I want to do like the sun or something over here. Like, there's like, okay. So this would be all sun. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Does it, I don't know if it looks like the sun. I'll help it look more like the sun. Suns have rays. They have points. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have that. And then some rays. Now the things are starting to coalesce a little bit. Nobody knows what dots come from what, but that's okay. We're filling in the space. And I'm having way too much fun with the Nuvo drops, as you all can see. It happens. This could be a burst. We don't really know what it is, but it looks kind of cool. It's very pretty with all the, that's kind of cool. It's going to feel cool too when it's done. Yeah, that's really awesome. So I think we're just going to leave that there and dry. So basically, we're just having fun with the paper. Who are we kidding? Let me go get you-know-who. Hold on. Okay, today apparently is show and tell.
Hello everybody, it's Sunshine. I don't really know where I'm looking, but I brought Woodstock today. He's with me for the pup date. We have been procured for the pup date today, and we are present. I think I just burped, but I'm doing my best, and everything is fine. And, okay, so I'm here to tell you that there's a lot of stickles right behind me, and if I lay back too far, I'm going to be one shiny puppy, let me tell you. I'm going to be all blinged out, yep, all blitzed, and it's going to be amazing. But we don't want that, you know why? Because it's liquid plastic, and then Sunshine would have to go back to the groomer. And what are you saying, Woodstock, in my ear? Don't go back to the groomer. Don't do it, Sunshine. Just don't grow your hair anymore. Okay, I'm going to sit here and try not to grow my hair. I'm hoping you're having more papery fun than I am not growing my hair. Yeah. Mom, can I not grow my hair? Sure, hon. You just try that, okay? And you get back to me, okay? Okay, I will report at the next paper outpost if Sunshine was able to withhold growing his hair. I think you can do it, Sonny. Give it a go. Okay, so, Mom, are you leaning in the... get out of the stickles, Mom. Hang on. It's possible Mother went in the stickles. It happens. It happens, everybody. Be well. Happy crafting. Videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays. There's an audio podcast. We don't know why we have a podcast about junk journals, but we do. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple. Create with reckless abandon, everybody. Take care. Sunshine and Woodstock out.
Okay. All right, there you go. Let me look at my arm. No, apparently I am unscathed. Okay, so there we go. So have fun, everybody. We will be talking to you soon. Happy crafting and create with reckless abandon. Until next time. Bye-bye.